Hello, hi, it's me, toxiclowfive. Now, I just want to talk about Swordburst 3. Now, before we do get into it, I still hate these body types. Please give us our body types. Anyways, before we do jump into it, I just want to say, I really do hate the state of this game. I still haven't made it to max level. I haven't played this since the videos I've made. So yeah, there's that. But, we're going to be talking about the state of this game and how it's going to be when it fully released. Now, the game roughly has around 100 players. It barely gets to that daily now. Yes, there is school, but even on weekends, it barely gets to 100 anyway, so we can't even put that as a, you know, like a excuse for that. Now, around 32,000 people bought this game, and well, some people bought beta as well, so if you want to put that into account as well, let's just say around 40,000 people bought this game, and it can barely manage 100 players daily. Now, you might be like, oh, but Cyan, there's no content. Well, considering there's 40,000 players, and when the game updated to floor 2, it only got up to 1,000 players again. It doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. The math just doesn't add up there. For example, Swordburst 2 got its update. It got up to 800 players and it's staying around there. But you might be like, Cyan, that game has more content. Well, you would be right. I guess that, yeah, you would be right there. But anyways, my point is, when this game fully releases, hopefully it comes out with floor 3. By golly, do not release this with only floor 2. There's nothing to do. But let's just say it releases with floor 3, which I assume it probably will. The game gets up to 10,000 players again. Let's just say it barely gets to 10,000 players, right? Even though World Zero got to 50,000 when it fully released, but I don't think this game's gonna make it there. But anyways, let's just say it gets up to 10,000 players. I don't think those players are gonna, after like a week or two, this game's gonna die out. And it's because it's really boring. For the average player, if let's just say you have work, maybe you have college on the side, and you barely have enough time to play for an hour of games. Like, maybe that's all you have to do. Why would you wait? It takes 2 hours to get off of one floor in this game. And that's not even like exaggeration. It took me 2 hours to get off of floor 1, and it took me another 2 hours to finish floor 2. You literally won't have enough time, and that's gonna be the average player. The average player is not gonna have enough time to go and play, especially since school is back in session, and it's the new year, so everybody's working hard, and, you know, all of that stuff. So that's the biggest issue with the game. Another thing is just really boring to play this game through. For example, let's just say you want to grind up some levels, maybe you want to grind a weapon that you like. I want everybody playing this game, name one of the weapons. I want you to name a weapon in this game that's a legendary. Name one of them, because I don't know what they're called. I don't know what these swords are called. I never cared because legendaries don't feel like legendaries, and it's just a chore to do. I mean, it's technically the same thing as Swordburst 2, but when it first, well, no, but back in the day, when it first came out, it was really cool to get legendaries. You would know all of the legendaries by name. You'd be trading them and all of that. In this game, you don't really do that. You kind of just get the best weapon. You do this. You put it for like, I don't know, 1,000, and then you drop it in the world. That's literally what it is. You don't go around trying to trade with people, being like, yo, I'll trade you this for this other thing. No, it doesn't go like that. Another thing that's gonna piss a lot of people off, like mostly the SEO lovers, is dual wielding costing Robux. I still don't think it should cost Robux. I really hate that about this game. It doesn't make sense. Why? Then there's the body types, like I said as a joke, as I mentioned at the start of the video. I really do hate the body types. I also hate that we only get our head accessories and not the rest of our accessories. There's just no reason we don't get the rest of our accessories. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense why I can't have my wings and my tail and everything else that I want to wear. It's my avatar. You might as well just make them World Zero characters if you're not gonna let us be our character fully. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense, and I hope they change it. But I just know for a fact when this game fully releases, this game isn't going anywhere. It may get, like I said, it's gonna get to like 10,000 players, maybe 15,000, maybe 20,000 on a good day when it fully releases. All of the people that haven't played the game yet, that have been defending the game even though they haven't played it yet, will finally play the game and be like, wow, toxiclowfive, you were right. This game is not good. This game needs a lot of work. And by then, people won't be able to say, oh yeah, it's in beta. Like, I'll show some comments right here. If I find them, I'll show some comments here of people saying, oh, it's in alpha. Oh, no, it's in beta. It's fine. It's still being worked on. Now, what are they gonna say when it fully releases? Are they gonna be like, oh yeah, it's still in the works, it's only as floor 3? Are we gonna cope that hard about this game? You guys do realize these devs don't care about you, right? Like, you don't have to defend. They're not gonna give you a gold medal for defending their game. Like just say it as it is. The game is not ready to. It's not good. It is not ready for a beta release. I don't know how they expect to release this game with only 3 floors fully. It just doesn't make sense. There's no content. There's nothing to do. It's not fun. The PvP system sucks. The combat is boring. It's better than Swordburst 2's combat, but it's still boring because when you fight a mob, it just goes spinny, 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 And I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking with the combat of the mob, but that's not the biggest issue with the game. I don't think the gameplay is the biggest issue of the game. I think that's the best thing they've done so far. The combat is fine. I don't mind the combat. I like the skill system. I kind of don't like this the burst skill system, like these skill points. I think they kind of suck. I think they should rethink this, because you can just over level and just get infinite of them and max everything. Like, you know, it's not like you can make different builds where you have to be careful what you upgrade. You can just upgrade everything, so it doesn't even matter what you upgrade. It just matters the time you do it. And yeah, so there's that. Another thing, the biggest issue is the quests. The quests in the game suck. They're actually garbage and they're really boring. It's just like Blox Fruits all over again. I don't want to kill 5 enemies like over and over. Just let me grind what the hell I want. If I want to go to the dungeon at level 1, let me do it. It should be my choice. That was the freedom of Swordburst 2, Swordburst 3. Swordburst 2, Swordburst 1. And even World 0 back in the day, you could do whatever you want. It was an RPG. It felt great. I was like, yo, I'm a level 1. I'm gonna go try fight this level 15. And you would die to it. I'd be like, you know what? I kind of want to still try to fight it. And when you kill it, you skip to level 5. Or 6 or 7, depending on how the XP works in the game that you're playing. But in this game, it's not like that. Why would literally all of the mobs give the same amount of XP? And I'm gonna prove it right now. We're gonna go over to floor 1, and I'm gonna show you that all of the mobs practically give you the same amount of XP, except for the bosses. The bosses are an exception, but we don't really care about that. Alright, so I want you to see, we're at 35 right now. So we're gonna kill one boar, a regular boar, not the giant one, because I think they give more. So we're gonna kill one boar. So we got around 10 right there. We got 10 XP, I think. So we're gonna go, now we're gonna go to the next area. So we're gonna kill one of these and see how much XP we have. We got 45. So that gives around, I think that was like 13-ish. I'm not going to do the math, but there you go. You get like 3 to 2 XP more. All right. So let's go to the next area, the wolves. You'd be like, okay, the wolves are level 7 or something like that. This should give a decent amount. So here we are. We're going to kill this wolf. We're at 59. That gave around, I think that was 20 right there. So we went from 10 to 12 to 20. You'd be like, okay, that seems reasonable. No, it's not. How much XP we need? We need 11,000. But you might be like, oh, son, you're level 43. It's supposed to be on floor 2. Well, we're going to get there in a second. I'm going to show you. There we go. That was around the same. That one gave, I think that was 30. So we're at 30 now. We're at 30 XP getting from these mobs. All right, cool. You get the point, okay? You get the point. It sucks. Let's just go to the best mob. So we're going to go into the dungeon. So we're in the dungeon. And what we're going to do, we're going to kill one of these boars. You see this one right here? We're going to kill him. And I'm going to show you. So keep in mind, we got 309, okay? Let's see. So we're going to kill it. Okay, so this one gets 40 XP. Cool. That's an upgrade. That's 10 more. All right, cool. Now let's go to the best mob. That's not a boss, which is the little snake thingies. I actually don't know how much that gave. I wasn't looking. I got to do it again. So that gave around the same. I think that was around 40, right? Yeah, that was around the same. I think that was 42. It gave 42. All right, so that's the best mob. The best mob in this game gets 42. And we're going to go to floor 2 and see if it's any different. All right, so here we are in reskin floor 1. I mean floor 2. And we're going to see. So you think the best mob on that floor gave 40. So these should be given like minimum, if they're following what they're doing, a minimum of 50. Let's see. No, they don't. They give less, actually, I'm pretty sure. Wait, hold on. Do they actually give less? There's no way. They gave less, I think. I think they give them around the same. I think they give 42. That is crazy. But now we're gonna go to the best mob in this game and try to fight it. Why are they all giants? Like, who thought this was a good... Why are they all giants? Like, who thought... Like, literally every single one is a giant. Who thought this was a good idea? Why? They're all giants! Dude, there's no way. There's one regular guy. This game is such a joke, bro. But remember, guys, you gotta keep your expectations low. What you got is a beta, guys. It's a beta. The massive co-op these people have is crazy. I don't know how they defend this game. I really don't know how they defend this game. It really doesn't make sense to me. The game blatantly looks like this. Like, you can tell there's not much effort put into any of this. So I don't know. Like, I mean, this map looks cool, but it pretty much just looks like floor 1. Like, it literally follows the same exact thing. So at first you enter a building and now you're in a cave. In floor 2 it's the same thing. And I fell. Like, it's the same thing for all of the floors. Like, I bet you in floor 3 it's gonna be, you're gonna enter a building and then you're gonna be in an ice cave. Like, it's just really boring. It's just such a boring concept. And look, there's more giant mobs. Oh, is this a regular one? Okay, cool. So we were getting 42. So let's see. You would expect at least 80 from this, right? Let's see. What? How much did that give me? There's no way that gave me 10. There's no way that gave me 10. Hold on. Nah, maybe I'm tripping. There's no way that gave me 10. I gotta find another small one. Hold on. Right, let's see. All right, so we got 63. Let's see. Okay, so it gave about the same. So like you pretty much, there's no reason to grind on this floor if you're not doing the quests. And even then the quests suck because they only give you like 100 more XP. So you might as well stay on floor 1 where you're gonna kill the enemies faster. And that is a big issue because if you're gonna be forcing it, it's the same issue with the floor 11, floor 12 situation. For example, on Swordburst 2, on floor 12, the XP rates are so much worse than floor 11s. You might as well just stay on floor 11 until max level. Like that's just how it is, and that's how it is on this game as well. You might as well not even bother going to this floor unless you're trying to get better weapons, and then go back to floor 1 and grind there. That is a big issue, and I proved it right there. If people are, I don't know how anybody's defending this. I do understand the game. Yes, the game is in beta. The game can be fixed, but it just doesn't seem to be being fixed. They haven't even addressed anything anybody has said, and I would understand it if they were like, okay, we're working on this, we're working on that, we're gonna try this and try that, and then we'll see how it goes. We're at least gonna take your feedback and we're gonna consider it. They haven't said any of that. All that's been done is we've been falling on deaf ears, and they've just been doing whatever they want, and as a result the game dies. Because if you're not making a game for the people that are playing the game, who do you expect to play the game? Like as like me, like somebody asking for a burger and I give them a freaking tray of fries. I don't understand what they're thinking or who they're making this game for, other than like the 1% of people defending the game. That's it. And those are people that are level 50 in the Discord server and such. Those are the only people defending this game. Even some of the mods aren't defending this game. So I don't know. I'm tired of talking about this game, to be honest. But somebody has to do it. So we're gonna see where this game goes when it fully releases. It's supposed to fully release soon. They said by the end of this month or early February. So I'm gonna assume in March they're gonna release it, or not even March. They're gonna do it in April. In April the game's gonna fully release because they're gonna delay it and be like, okay, we're gonna delay it just to give you guys false hope that we're listening to you, and then it ends up being the same thing. That's pretty much how it's gonna go. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is sad to see. I really hope they listen soon. I really hope something changes, but honestly I'm also not hopeful that that's gonna happen because, well, considering the past year, it's been a year since this game has been worked on, and since I think it released in alpha. I think it's been a year. I can't even remember, but I think it's almost been a year. And well, nothing really changed since 2022. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear your opinion on what you think is going to happen to this game. Do you think it's going to succeed? Do you think it's going to find a new audience of people that are going to carry it to like the gods? Or do you think it's going to die off on day 1 like I think? Let me know. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.